Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're going to be playing with the best anti-meta deck. I actually included this deck as well 2 days ago in the global tournament video showcasing the top 3 best decks, including this Lava deck, naming it one of the best, if not the best anti-meta deck in the moment. So instead of playing in the global tournament, we're going to try and push up in League 10, where I'm currently at 1,806 medals. Let's see how we do, but hopping into game number 1 right away. So let's give it a good luck. Usually with this deck, I would recommend playing kind of patiently. It is a Lava Hound deck where you, I don't know how to say it, like you kind of want to just wait and see, okay, what is my opponent running? Is he running Cycle deck? Is he running more of an aggressive deck? Usually, I wouldn't really recommend going Lava Hound first play with this specific version, because Lava Hound first play, if they punish you, it's not like you can make an amazing Lava Hound push with like Lava Loon. This is more of a, yeah, as I said, like more of a control type of Lava Hound deck. Okay, let's cycle Skeleton Dragons here. He did cycle his arrows, so I'm not sure what deck it's gonna be. With after seeing arrows, it could still be a lot of things. It looks like he also has a Ghost and Bar Barrel. Okay, not really sure what deck he's gonna be using. Looks like he goes with his archers, so I think here could be a decent moment to go with the Lava Hound. I felt like he spent quite a lot of elixir, considering that he went with arrows on the bomber. He spent looks like it's gonna be recruits. Okay, I think it's okay. The most important thing here is gonna, of course, make sure that we get a decent counter push on the left side. Let's then afterwards just go with like a last second bomber here on top of the archer, on top of the recruits. He's gonna take the tower, but I think we should also be able to take the tower. So in those situations where someone, for example, pressures a lot, uses a lot of elixir to go offensively, just try to force out the tower trade. Like, there's no point of me trying to defend the Ram Rider and then maybe not even take the tower with Lava Hound. I think here it's just better to take the tower, make sure that we actually get it, and then afterwards wait and see what the opponent is gonna do. Okay, so he also has lightning. He has lightning, arrows, and the barbell, so his cycle is definitely not gonna be the best. I feel like his cycle sometimes is gonna be a little bit awkward, and notice how he still used the lightning, he still used the barbell. I feel like he's kind of low on elixir right now, but I do first want to go Goblin Cage before cycling Lava Hound, mainly to start cycling towards the evolution Goblin Cage. So far, interesting matchup. I'm honestly not sure how good of a matchup this is for us, because he does have the recruits, which of course are a really annoying card to deal with, especially having lightning. Like, lightning is not the best spell against these type of decks, but I think so far we're also looking decently well. Okay, I'm actually gonna go with a bomber on the right side to try and get some damage on top of the archer and the tower at the same time. We still force out the arrows, so that's actually perfect. And then I'm gonna go with Skeleton Dragons. Let's go with a Mega Minion here, and I'm not sure if I should go with Goblin Cage. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go Goblin Cage here. He does have lightning, which I'm not sure if he's gonna use. Let's go with a Goblin Cage on defense. Let's go with arrows to take care of the evil archers, bomber on defense, and let's go with another set of Skeleton Dragons, knowing that he has the lightning. Skeleton Dragons is one of those cards which is very annoying for him, I guess. Okay, nice. We're able to lock onto the tower. Let's wait a little bit. I feel like now is a moment where he's gonna expect us to go Lava Hound, so let's, instead of going Lava Hound, wait a little bit, go with Mega Minion. Let's go with guards up high, and then I guess now I can go with the Lava Hound. Okay, so seeing that he goes recruits in the back, it allows us to go Lava Hound in the back as well. Let's go with arrows here, making sure that we hit the archers plus the left side recruits, and then I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see, okay, what is he gonna do? Yeah, look, his cycle is really awkward. So taking advantage of the fact that he has kind of an awkward cycle, I'm going with the... okay, let's go with Lava Hound here. Let's go with a bomber as well. I guess I'm gonna go guards, trying to make sure that we take care of the Ram Rider. He does go with arrows defensively, but slowly but surely we're chipping away on his right side tower, and I think that's the most important thing about this deck, is just slowly but surely play patiently, make sure that you always have enough for defense, and then your Lava Hound, especially if you combine it with arrows, if you combine it with lightning, it's gonna probably take down the tower. So let's actually go with a Lava Hound here at the bridge. I do want to look for a bomber as well. I think I'm gonna go bomber on the recruit, and I think with a bomber connection that would already be a good game, especially if it's a double connection. Okay, no double connection, so we do have to be careful, but the Lava Hound anyways is connecting. We have the evil Goblin Cage, we have the guards, we have the arrows. Like, even without using the lightning here, I think we're still gonna take the right side tower. But most importantly, we also still defend. Like, do you guys notice how I'm at the same time attacking while also making sure that we have enough elixir for defense? Like, this deck, you have to play it pretty patiently. So very nice game. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2. Very nice win there in game number 1. I must say that matchup was, I would say, actually decent for us, because especially considering that he didn't have the greatest spell against our support troops like the Skeleton Dragons. Of course, having lightning isn't really ideal against the deck with Skeleton Dragons. Okay, so let's start off cycling the Goblin Gate here. Looks like he does go with a Fisherman. I think I'm just gonna cycle Mega Man in same lane, and if anything, we can even look to go with a Lava Hound up front. Thank you for both the Mega Minion and the Goblin Cage. Okay, looks like he does go with Goblinstein. I'm still gonna go Lava Hound. If he gives us more value, we can maybe get a Lightning. And if he just pops the ability, I guess it's fine, because then afterwards, if he doesn't have the ability available, we could potentially go with Skeleton Dragons here. So let's go with Skeleton Dragons up high. Let's wait a little bit and see what is he gonna do. Looks like he does go with guards. And I think if he doesn't have any good spell here, this should be quite a lot of damage. Okay, he does have the rage spell, which is actually a pretty good rage spell by him. I think it's still okay for us. Let's in the meantime cycle Bomber. So we cycle towards the Evil Goblin Cage and then Evil Goblin Cage on defense right here. Okay, so after seeing Goblin Stein, after seeing Ram Rider, he has the rage spell. I would say 99% sure gonna be Pekka or either Mega Knight, but it definitely has to be one of those, right? Like, I don't think it's gonna be any other type of deck, or maybe I guess it also could maybe be still Goblin Goblin Giant as well, like Goblin Giant Pekka, but definitely, yeah, as you guys can see, definitely Pekka. So Pekka is being placed right there. Let's actually go with guards on defense here last second, and then I'm looking once again to go with a Lava Hound in front of all of these troops. Oh, he actually has an Electro Dragon. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. I'm actually gonna go Lava Hound in the back here. I think the Electro Dragon, by the time the Lava Hound advances, hopefully could cross the bridge, and in the meantime we can just go with a Bomber. Okay, so definitely an interesting matchup here. We have Lightning, so Lightning is gonna be amazing against the Electro Dragon. Unfortunately, it doesn't cross us the bridge, so maybe not the best Lava Hound by me, but what we can do is just wait a little bit and then go with the Skeleton Dragons, making sure that they are far enough. Of course, if I would have placed them here, they probably would have been able to... Okay, bad NATO by him. Wait a second. Oh my god, that was not the best NATO at all. Let's then go with a Lightning here as soon as he... I think he's gonna pop the ability. So let's go with a Lightning. He does go with a Fisherman trying to block the Lightning, but he's not able to, and I think that's gonna be already a decent amount of damage. He also goes with a Ram Rider defensively. Tornado once again. He's spending a lot of elixir on defense, and he's still not really able to defend well. As you guys can see, slowly but surely chipping down the tower. This Lava Hound deck is not one of those decks where you're gonna take the tower after, for example, one push with, like, for example, comparing it to Lava Hound Loon. Lava Hound Loon could take the tower in one push. This deck is more of a kind of slow-paced deck where you just want to make sure you control the match and then slowly but surely take the tower. Okay, can we get the Lightning? Yeah, we can actually hit the tower. That's amazing for us. Let's go with the Lightning on the tower, killing the Electro Dragon, killing the Goblin Stein, and I would say that this is gonna be a good game, guys. How is he gonna defend this? Not having the Electro Dragon in cycle, not having the Goblin Stein in cycle. As you guys can see, we just have so many support cards, so many troops on the field right now. That's gonna be a very nice and easy win against Pekka. Man, I was struggling against Pekka many times, but with this Lava Hound, it even seems like a bad deck right now. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 3 so far. Amazing, matches, nice W's. First game beating Recruit, second game beating Pekka. And so far, definitely having a lot of fun with this Lava Hound deck. And the good thing about these type of decks, in my opinion at least, they are kind of easy to use. Like, in my opinion, it's not like super high skill. If you know when to go Lava Hound, if you know how to support it, most of the time you should be able to, like, use it pretty easily. Okay, so it looks like we are up against, I think this is gonna be the Archer Queen deck. I'm not 100% sure, but after seeing Skeletons, Delivery, I'm 99% sure he's gonna have the Archer Queen Earthquake deck with Cannon, with Quick Cycle. I think everyone should know this deck by now. So luckily we have Lightning. I feel like Lightning in the current meta is low-key super good, because as you saw in the last match against Electro Dragon Evolution, here against the Archer Queen, that also should help a lot. So let's go with a Mega Man here supporting Lava Hound. Let's go with guards on defense. He does go with the Archer Queen up high, and I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see, okay, what is he gonna do? I think he might go for an ability as soon as possible. There you go, there's the ability. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons, and let's go with a Bomber here on defense as well. Making sure that we kill the Archer Queen, and then hopefully this way get a little bit of extra chip damage with the Lava Pops. Look at the guards in the meantime on the right side, also getting a good amount of damage. Bomber is still alive as well, so Bomber might be able to, there you go, gets one connection. And then this matchup, this is definitely an interesting one, because he has a very quick cycle. So by the time we can cycle to our Lightning, he most of the times will be able to cycle back to another Archer Queen. So most of the times, don't always just Lightning the Archer Queen. Like sometimes, like for example, we did there, try to just take care of it with, for example, your troops, with the Mega Minion, with the Skeleton Dragons, and then in double elixir at some point you should try to look for a Lightning. Okay, so I am actually gonna go with a Lava Hound up high here. He's definitely gonna pressure us with Royal Hawks, but I think it's okay. We can actually just go with arrows here on defense. It should be a very good arrows here. Just taking care of the Ice Spirit. We are gonna take, as I said, a lot of damage, but how is he gonna defend the Lava Hound push? Like, he's pressuring, he's basically going all in there, and we in the meantime have the Lava Hound, we have the Mega Minion, we can go with a Lightning here. That's already gonna be tower down. He does, as I said, deals a lot of damage to our tower, but I think it's definitely important there to focus on offense while trying to not take too much damage. So let's go with the Skeleton Dragons here on defense. Let's go with a Goblin Cage, distracting the Skeleton, or excuse me, the Royal Hawks. And in the meantime, we can, I think, look for another Lava Hound, but I'm gonna go with Lava Hound in the back, actually, just to make sure that we can build a big push, potentially cycle even double Lava Hound. I do want to be careful. He does go with his Royal Hawks. He does go with one to the right side. Let's make sure that he's still going to have to spell down the right side tower. Let's go with guards on the left side lane. And then I'm going to look to support the Lava Hound here with Skeleton Dragons. Nice. He's still going to have to go with Lock. Let's go with the Lava Hound. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here as well. Let's wait and see how he's going to defend this. Looks like he does go with his Archer Queen. I think I'm going to go with arrows here. Let's go with a bomber. And let's actually go... No, oh my god, the bomber was not the best. Okay, anyways, it's fine. I think we're still in a good situation. Let's go with another Lava Hound here in the middle. Let's go with guards here as well. That Ice Spirit was definitely not the best by him. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons on defense. Oh my god, this is actually getting scary, guys. Okay, nice. Luckily, the skeletons did go down. Skeleton Dragons there helped us in the end. Honestly, in the end, I wasn't playing the best, but we still end up winning, which is the most important so far. 3-0 in today's video against some very strong and popular meta decks. This deck is also very strong. Pekka in general has been very strong. And Recruits is also one of those really strong and annoying decks in the current meta. See you guys soon with game number 4. Let's go, guys. Starting game number 4 so far. Doing pretty well, especially that last match. Kind of sketchy in the end. But yeah, as I said before, a win is a win. So far, we're pushing up quite a bit with this anti-meta Lava Hound deck. So it looks like he does go with arrows. I guess now I could go with a Lava Hound. It is a negative trade for him. And then if anything, we have the guards. We have decent defense in Psycho right now. Like, for example, if our Psycho would be... I mean, I guess any type of card we have defensively is always kind of nice to have. But especially the Mega Minion plus the guards, I feel like those are really important to have in Psycho. Especially considering you might get, like, pressured by something. Okay, let's go with guards there. Let's go with a Mega Minion as well. Looks like he does have Seppies, which, okay, is actually going to be super annoying for us. Because, of course, we have a Lightning, not comparing it to... Or compared to other matchup, of course, where we, for example, could Lightning an Electro Dragon, where we could Lightning, I don't know, a Goblin Stein, Archer Queen. In this case, the Seppies, going Lightning on Seppies is something you pretty much never want to do, to be honest. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Cage here to cycle towards the evolution. I think he might... I don't know if he has Flying Machine. If he has Flying Machine, okay, looks like he just goes with his own Goblin Cage. I mean, I'm not sure what his spells are gonna be. If he has Fireball as well, then this matchup is gonna be really rough. If he doesn't have Fireball, I guess supporting our Lava Hound with Skeleton Dragons could be, potentially, I don't want to say winning us the match, but definitely be kind of annoying for him. So let's go with Skeleton Dragons up high already. Let's then wait and see, is he gonna go Fireball? What is he gonna do? I guess we're just gonna have to take the damage with the Recruits if they do end up connecting. Let's go with guards here, and I think I'm gonna go with a bomber as well. Okay, so it looks like he might not have the Fireball, guys. Let's actually go with arrows offensively, trying to damage the Seppies, trying to damage the Flying Machine. He does go with very nice arrows on defense, cleaning up both our Lava Pups and also the Skeleton Dragons, but not seeing a Fireball from him, or at least so far he didn't show that he has it, I think could be a very important detail for us. Like, that could mean that we can just support our Lava Hound very well with the Skeleton Dragons, with the Mega Minion, and then potentially even Lightning. I would say the Lightning here is gonna go on top of the Flying Machine. Okay, so let's go with the Lava Hound once again. Let's go with a Mega Minion here towards the right side. Always try to support your Lava Hound with the Flying Troops. Let's go with a Goblin Cage, and we do have the Evil Bomber, which I guess I'm just gonna use at the bridge here to try and get some damage going. Nice. Okay, I think here I'm actually gonna go with a Lightning on top of the tower and also the Flying Machine. I think it's a good moment because we still have the Mega Minion alive. We still have the Goblin Brawler on defense as well. Let's go with guards, and let's go with a Mega Minion as well. Okay, so he's gonna get the Rim Rider on tower. Unfortunately, we didn't have the Goblin Cage in Cycle, but I think it's okay. Let's go with a Lava Hound here towards the right side, and he definitely should not have a big spell here. So that's actually gonna be one of the details which could make this game winnable for us. Let's go with a Goblin Cage here. Let's then go with Skeleton Dragons towards the right side as well. And I guess I'm gonna go with a Bomber here. We are gonna take quite a lot of damage, guys. This is definitely not gonna be the best situation for us, but at the same time, look at the counter push we are creating. So we're taking a little bit of damage. Don't be afraid to take some damage to then afterwards try and have a really good counter push. Let's actually go with a Lava Hound here at the bridge as well. He is gonna go with his arrows. Let's go with a Lava Hound. Let's go with guards here, and I would like to try and go with Skeleton Dragons as soon as possible, because I feel like he doesn't have much elixir right now. He doesn't have arrows in cycle. Look at the Lava Hound. Look at all the troops we're using to try and get something going, to try and create some pressure. As you guys can see, he goes with a Flying Machine. He goes with Rage Spell. He does go with arrows, but we're still able to secure so much damage right there. I don't want to say that this is good game, but this is definitely looking pretty good for us. So let's go with a Mega Man here. Let's actually go with a Lava Hound at the bridge to continue pressuring. He might go for recruits. So we do need to focus on defense right now, but actually I'm just going to go Lightning here. This is an amazing Lightning he just gave to us. That's going to hit the Ram Rider. That's going to kill the Flying Machine. That's going to hit the tower. And with the damage of the Lightning plus the Lava Hound, we're going to take down the right side tower. So man, what a nice video. So far we have been winning pretty much, well, we actually have been winning every match, but also we have been winning a lot of different type of matchups. Like for example here, recruits with Flying Machine. We don't have anything against the Zeppies. Flying Machine is kind of annoying as well. We're still able to beat it. Quick Cycle deck, Pekka deck, and then also another Recruits Ramrider deck. So 4-0 so far. I would like to try and get one more win, but we're already at 1,900. 15 medals. See you guys soon with the last match of today's video. Okay, let's go, guys. Finally found the last match of today's video. Let's give it a good luck and let's see what the opponent is going to be running here. Looks like we are up against Cannoneer. I believe that's the first Cannoneer we're facing in today's video, but honestly, I think it should be fine. Cannoneer isn't like the best tower troop, in my opinion at least, against Lava Hound, especially against the Lava Pups. It's not the greatest. Okay, so let's go with Skeleton Dragons here. Same lane against the Ghost. Honestly, didn't really want to go with like a Lava Hound or something aggressively, especially considering that this could be Royal Giant, but also thinking about a Royal Giant deck, I think Lava Hound here to support the Skeleton Dragons was a decent play. In this case, we force out the Lightning. We're gonna get a little bit of chip damage with the Lava Hound, and we're also gonna damage the Phoenix a little bit. So wasn't really sure what spell it's gonna be. I think it should be, yeah, I was about to say, I think it should be Royal Giant right here. Let's go with guards. Let's then go with a Goblin Cage last second as well. And let's go with arrows here on defense, trying to take care of the Phoenix, taking care of the skeletons, and also DPSing down a little bit more on top of the Royal Giant. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. I feel like if he plays it perfectly with like the Ghost, with like the Royal Giants, it might not be the easiest. But at the same time, I believe his only card is going to be Phoenix as an air counter. So if we play well around his cycle, I think we also might be able to get something going because of that. So for example, if he cycles Phoenix, we can then just go maybe Lava Hound opposite lane. It all depends on like the situation, the cycle he has. But I guess in the meantime, we can just wait and see what is the opponent doing. So it looks like he does go with a Fisherman at the bridge here. I'm actually going to go Lava Hound bridge as well. I feel like it's very important to always support the Lava Hound with, for example, a Mega Minion, with, for example, Skeleton Dragon. So in this case, he does go with Electro Spirit. He does go with very nice skeletons. And so far, this guy is definitely not playing this bad at all. But I'm going to go Lightning here. Why do I go Lightning on top of the Phoenix? I know that he has a Cannoneer. I know that he doesn't have that much against the Lava Hound. This play is super annoying for him. Like, he cannot go with, for example, arrows defensively. He cannot go with a Fireball. He has Lock. He has Lightning. He already showed his entire deck. So always try to kind of adapt and change your playstyle based on the deck he is using. Okay, I'm gonna go with, I guess, a Goblin. Oh no, what a bad Goblin Cage, guys. Okay, I don't know what I just did with the Goblin Cage. I should have just gone with Goblin Cage directly on top of the Royal Giant. I don't know why I placed it like further away. In my mind, I was like, okay, let's make sure that we do not give him a good Lightning. But I should have just used it directly on top because it was the evil Goblin Cage. So, small mistake by me. I guess it's okay. Let's in the meantime go with Skeleton Dragons here towards the left side. Let's then wait and see what he's gonna do. Let's go with a Lava Hound. And even if he Lightnings on defense, which I don't know if he has it in cycle yet, I'm just gonna go Lightning on top of the Phoenix as soon as possible. So let's go with Lightning there. This Lava Hound should be able to take down the tower, and then all we need to do is just make sure that we stay alive for, long enough. So let's go with guards on defense. Let's go with a Goblin Cage. Last second as well, let's go with a Bomber. I honestly, not sure if I played this that well. I think I made a few mistakes here and there, especially that one evil Goblin Cage was definitely questionable. But anyways, we are able to still secure the victory. So even not playing perfectly, you're still able to get some victories with this deck. So very nice video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.